Oh, hello everybody. Welcome. How are you? I hope you are doing well. So happy to have you here with us on a Tuesday as we prepare for another incredible game. But you know we got to talk about food first. We always have to talk about food, don't we? Food is important. We asked you what you like on your tacos. It is Taco Tuesday, folks. I bet you a lot of you are having tacos. Maybe you already had your tacos if you're on the East Coast. But here's what some of you have been saying. Genev 1981 likes meat, cheese, and Taco Bell sauce. So clearly going to Taco Bell. Gotta love Taco Bell. I know I do. It's like a once-in-a-time treat. You can't have it that often, though. Red Snooker likes onion, cilantro, and lime. Another fine choice, although I can't personally eat cilantro. I'm not judging any of these. I'm amused because I can't have cilantro. I've had that weird thing where it tastes like soap. Also, we have Moochie80 who likes shredded lettuce, cheese, sour cream, and jalapenos, loading it up. PCH4569 likes the Louisiana hot sauce. There are a couple people with some unconventional toppings here. We'll get to that, though. We've got Berg Bell, who said salsa and cheese. Oram Red said Mexican street corn. Great choice. Baby Del Bradford likes tomatoes, cheese, and sour cream. I feel like I'm taking everybody's order right now. I can't actually make these for you. I just want to make that clear. Vaughn Turner, been a while since I said your name. You like chorizo and queso? That sounds lovely. A little spicy. You got the cheese on there, that ooey gooey cheese. That's good stuff. And this is Ray Moon. I'm not going to yuck your yum here. I just found this interesting. Said, I know it's weird, but I just like shredded cheese and ketchup on my taco. Yes, ketchup. You know what, Ray Moon? Stand in your power. By the way, it's National Hot Tub Day, but you should not be sitting in a pool of water no matter what the temperature while you are playing the Tuesday edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. There's no need to sweat as you let your random bits of trivia bubble up to the top of your mind because you are going after today's grand prize. Let's take a look. That is $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer my 10 multiple choice trivia questions and general trivia will split it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you get eliminated from grand prize contention. If that happens, you keep playing, keep earning the bonus SB. You will need to claim them at the end of the game by clicking a button that appears once the game has ended. Grand prize winners get their bonuses claimed automatically. Now, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. If you don't have any, you can click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, and you can earn free rejoins by watching videos. It's just that simple. Also, each game, we give away a 500 SB prize to one player who wins and claims at least 1 SB in the game. We announce each game's winner at the beginning of the following game, which means I do have the winner from Monday's game, who was Zeus9878. Congratulations to you, Zeus9878. You have already been credited. Everyone else, you know the deal. Keep playing and claiming because next time, the winner could be you. Finally, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Live outside of these live games. First is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is a once-a-day, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule. It is randomized for each individual, drawn from our many games past, and it resets each night at midnight Pacific time. Second, just click the More Ways to Earn button in the main menu, and you can get SB that way as well, huh? Come on. We think of everything around here. All right, you know, the water jets are moving the comments off of your screen, which means it is time to get today's game heated up. Here is question number 1. At which Mexican restaurant chain can you order tacos with a Doritos shell? Is it Chipotle, Del Taco, or Taco Bell? Where can you get that Dorito Locos taco? Imagine it's late at night. For one reason or another, you're hungry. And the best thing you can think of is a taco with Doritos for a shell. Come on. There's only one place to go to get that, and that is Taco Bell. Taco Bell is the answer. Make a run for the border. 95% of you getting that one right. Well done. You're thinking outside the bun if you're saying, let's take the shell and make it out of Doritos. Whoever had that in mind was like, I wonder what will make the person hosting Swagbucks Live today happy. and hungry. That's the answer. All right, we have almost 30,000 people in grand prize contention, over 30,000 people playing the game. And here's the great news. Every question you get right from here on in will earn you 1 bonus SB. Let's get that started right now with question number 2. In which decade did the breakup of the Soviet Union occur? Was it the 1880s, the 1990s, or the 2010s? When did the USSR cease to be? No longer the USSR. The Cold War was a period of historic tension between the USSR and the United States that thankfully came to an end in the 1990s when the Soviet Union ended. I mean, you know what I mean when I say that. 1990s is the answer. 92% of you getting that one right. 6% saying it's the 1880s. That is incorrect. Didn't even start until the early 20th century. That's okay. You know, you learned something today. You might go learn more about it. It's interesting, sort of the history of it, that early 20th century Russia, what was going on politically. It's fascinating. So it's, you know, just because we're out of school doesn't mean we stop learning. Let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Someone with a fear of environments they feel are unsafe suffers from what phobia? Is it acrophobia, arachnophobia, or agoraphobia? They fear environments that they feel are unsafe. People with this fear in its most severe form won't even step outside of their home because of the many dangers of the outside world, but cognitive behavioral therapy can help with agoraphobia. Agoraphobia is the answer. 88% of you getting that one right. Well done. 11% going with acrophobia. That is the fear of heights. And arachnophobia, which is something I have, is the fear of spiders. So there you go. Of the 12% of you who were eliminated on that one, most of you coming right back in. The majority of you using free rejoins because, of course, last week was a second chance week where you earned free rejoins for every game you played. So if you're brand new to the game, you keep playing, there are opportunities here and there for you to earn free rejoins just for hanging out. All right, let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Mr. Darcy is one of the main characters in what novel? Is it Pride and Prejudice, Paradise Lost, or Pardonable Lies? Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy. What novel? He's got money, a nice home, and despite seeming aloof, he's a good dude at heart. His problem is his pride. And the prejudice of Elizabeth against him doesn't help. Guess what the answer is? That's right. It's Pride and Prejudice, keeping those two apart. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. He's not a character in Paradise Lost. There's some other interesting characters in John Milton's seminal work, Paradise Lost. But Pride and Prejudice was written a little bit later. All right, let's move on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. A conspiracy is a group of which animals? Is it snakes, chipmunks, or lemurs? What animal gathers into groups called conspiracies? One of those fun internet facts out there. I don't know whether it means they're involved in a big conspiracy or that they have a bunch of little tinfoil hats and bulletin boards loaded with pictures and yarn, but lemurs is the answer either way. Lemurs, a conspiracy of lemurs. That's right. 83% of you getting that one right. 10% going with snakes, 7% going with chipmunks. The snakes make sense to me. There even is like a sort of a conspiracy of snakes. We're all here and we're planning something really big. The chipmunks, I forget what they're called when they get together. I want to call them rescue rangers, but that can't be right. All right. Of the 17% of you who were eliminated on that one, over half of you coming back in. Still over 24,000 people in grand prize contention. And guess what? This game's already halfway over. I'm already missing you. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. On which game show do contestants try to solve word puzzles? Is it Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, or The Price is Right? Which game show has people trying to solve word puzzles? Based off the game Hangman, while there is no hangman, there's plenty of risk and reward with each spin of the Wheel of Fortune. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. 3% going with Jeopardy. Those aren't word puzzles, but they are puzzling questions. So you have that. Let's move on to question number 7 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What movie featured the first notable film role of John Travolta? Was it Grease, Saturday Night Fever, or Carrie? These are all movies with John Travolta. Which one was the earliest? He first became a star as Sweat Hog Vinnie Barbarino in Welcome Back, Kotter. That was television. But his first prominent foray into movies was in a horror film, the very first adaptation of Stephen King's Carrie. That is what we were looking for. Saturday Night Fever, 60% of you going with that, but that means we only had 74% of you get that one right. Now, he was in a movie before Carrie, but it was not prominent. He was basically a background guy, and then he was in a deleted scene that they restored for television because he had already become a star at that point. It is a very weird movie. I do not suggest you look it up or watch it. Carrie was the answer we were looking for. Here's the good news, though. Of the 74% of you who were eliminated, I already have more than 2/3 of you right back in it. For all of you who have been holding on to those free rejoins you got last week, now's the time to use one if you just got eliminated. And if you don't rejoin, that's fine, but don't leave. Stick around. There are only 3 questions left. There are more bonus SB for you to earn. You have to claim what you've already won. Okay, let's move on to question number 8 now. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q8. In the Khalees song Milkshake, what does her milkshake do? Does it bring all the boys to the yard? Does it keep it real, or does it start the party? What does it do? What does that milkshake do? The song is in its entirety about what happens in the fallout of that milkshake, which is like the sirens of the sea, and that it brings all the boys to the yard. That's right, her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Well done, 97% of you getting that one right. The song, it's a banger. We like that song. Let's move on to question number 9 now. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Gary Larson is the artist behind what comic strip? Is it Garfield, Overboard, or The Far Side? Which one of those is a Gary Larson joint? Its bizarre sense of humor was also easy to identify with in an odd way, making The Far Side not only a great comic strip, but a cultural touchstone. We all had those Far Side treasuries in the 80s and 90s. Well done. We had 14,535 of you make it this far. That means you're ready for our final question. But before we get to that final question, immerse yourself in an opportunity to be on a desert island together with the heroes of the Family Island game and try yourself in different roles. You can be a farmer, cook, explorer, trader, and many others. Install the game on your iOS or Android device, then complete level 16 within 6 days to receive 3,000 SB. That's $30 in free gift cards or PayPal cash. You have to be a US player to take advantage of this opportunity. Check it out after the game. You already like earning from your phone. Here's another opportunity to do just that. I mean, that just makes sense, doesn't it? Let's move on to our final question. We have 14,865 people who still have a shot at that $1,000 grand prize. Over 30,000 of you sticking with us till the end. And there's one more bonus SB up for grabs right now with question number 10. Here it is. Billie Jean King is known for what sport? Is it golf, tennis, or bowling? For which sport is Billie Jean King known? Tell me. Tell me. She was a champion, an icon, and famously defeated Bobby Rigg in the Battle of the Sexes in 1973. Today, Billie Jean King continues her work championing equality, even though she's not playing tennis anymore. Tennis, of course, is the answer. 14,502 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. What do you say we meet just a few of our winners? Hey, hey, hey. All of our grand prize winners, by the way, getting 7 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses they earned along the way. Tooth Fairy, the Tooth Fairy won. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Lucy 630, Everett Grayson 93. And Shub Roaster won, number 1, 1 of 1. Congratulations to each and every one of our grand prize winners. I wish I could read all your names, but we don't have the time, and I don't have the vocal strength. My voice will give out. Congratulations to those of you who earned bonus SB and were smart enough to stick around and claim them. Y'all have more SB in your account now than you did when the game started, and that makes you a winner in my book. And now that y'all have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. You've done it again. Thank you for playing today. Come back tomorrow for another fun one. This has been Swagbucks Live, and please have a great evening, everybody.